see part of my shirt?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's get going. Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our non-baking week last week of going to Disney Springs and doing their Christmas tree stroll. That was a lot of fun. And this week, we are not going to be baking a full thing as Thanksgiving is just a few days away. I don't want to bake anything at all because I'll be doing a lot of it for Thanksgiving, even though it's just going to be the three of us.
I can do this and do it in full. I can do this.
Please be careful. I know it's not sharp, but be careful.
Sharp,
So
sharp.
she's got a pastry cutter because we are going to make homemade pie crusts. I don't think I've ever done this. If I did, I've blocked it out because it didn't go well. So we're going to try that today. It's a recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction because I am going to also be making a chocolate pecan pie from there with this pie crust. This will make two, and I'll save the other one for another time. So it's still a few days out, but you can make the pie crust up to 5 days beforehand. So I figured this would be something good, something short, but I still wanted to be able to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And I needed to do this anyway, so it worked out. What we've got is about 2.5 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt,
37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Okay, so yeah, we've got our flour and our salt. And earlier I cut up 6 tablespoons of butter and 3/4 cup of shortening, and they've been chilling in the fridge again.
That's a lot of butter.
It's a lot of butter. Okay.
I can mix it today with a spatula, please.
No, that's what the pastry cutter is for. So I'm just gonna go like this until it starts mixing together.
What are you trying to wicked it for?
I'm trying to cut through the butter and the shortening because they're very cold, so that means they're hard.
That's right, you're bold.
Yeah. It's gonna get all nice and crumbly. So, right, we are just doing Thanksgiving, the 3 of us this year, but we are going to be sharing some food with Uncle Raymond and Aunt Christy and Kaylee. We usually do Thanksgiving with them and whatever family of theirs is visiting. Holidays have been weird since we moved down here anyway. We've never traveled for the holidays, so this is nothing really new for us besides not being able to see Raymond and Christy. The first year we were down here, I was like 8 months pregnant on Thanksgiving, and then she was a couple days old on Christmas, so we weren't traveling that year. And then she was just too young, and I didn't really want to deal with all of the crowds on, craziest traveling time of the year. So we haven't traveled. I assume that will change as she gets older. We'll see about next year.
What are you getting?
But I'm still baking like there's gonna be 8 people here. So we'll have leftovers for weeks. All right, so next we need really cold water. So 1/2 cup of it, I'm gonna fill that up, put some ice in it, stir it around, then measure out another 1/2 cup, and then start mixing it all together. Just mix it up. Now I'm making a mess.
Ooh, that was a great one.
Oh, that was a great one. Thank you.
Now I'll get poured into here. No.
You're a great idea.
Oh no.
So we did a little bit of decorating around the house, just a little bit. We have a little Christmas tree upstairs because Evelyn kept asking. And who am I to say no? I know I wanted to decorate right after Halloween, but I decided not to. I don't know. By the time Halloween came around, I mean, I was still excited it was Halloween, but, you know, maybe the decorations were up for too long. So we'll do our tree the day after Thanksgiving, like we always do. But we have outside decorated, which we never really did too much. We're putting lightsicles up, and we have a snowman. And we have a wreath, and we have bows. I'll take a picture. Oh, we don't have the lightsicles up. I'll take a picture when it's all done. All right, I'm just gonna put the rest of this water in, and dough has kind of formed.
And it's sticky. Why you got that all over your mouth for?
Because I have to turn this bowl upside down onto it, and hopefully my hands are not too warm because I don't want the butter to melt. Oh, this is nice. Okay. All right. So we have our dough ball, and now all I need to do is cut it in half, flatten it out, and wrap each one. I'm gonna keep one in the refrigerator for the pecan pie, and then I think I'll just freeze the other one for another time.
Oh, that's the one.
That feels about even. Okay, so
Can I test it?
okay, it's very buttery, so okay, that's it. We want the butter to stay as cold as possible because when we go to bake it in the oven, then the steam that comes out of it makes it nice and flaky. Yum, yum, yum.
You're gonna be yummy.
Yum, yum, yum.
Very yum.
Very yummy.
Very yummy. Where you go cover these two? For?
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up. Now, if you were gonna use this right away, I think you would chill it for about a half hour. We're gonna measure them because I am anal retentive like that. 338 grams and 342. Not bad. Okay, which one do you want for Thanksgiving and which one is going in the freezer? Quickly.
This one is Thanksgiving.
This is a Thanksgiving one? Yeah, so we're gonna do the normal Thanksgiving baking thing. I'm gonna do all the desserts on Wednesday, do all of the food cooking on Thursday. Then we're gonna have a virtual meal with the family. So that should be nice. We'll see if we can time everything. Oh, and one last thing that happened this past week. Disney World started testing their fireworks again. It was around 10 o'clock, and I don't know if I've mentioned, but we can see and hear fireworks from our house, the Magic Kingdom ones, Happily Ever After, and we had gotten so used to hearing them every night, and then we hadn't realized how quiet it's been until we heard them again, so that was pretty exciting. And they weren't running a show. I think they were literally just testing them because I sat there watching for about 15 minutes and it was very sporadic, but it was still pretty cool. Okay, let's say goodbye. Do you want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.